Hey you guys, this is Crow here with Crow Archery and Motorcycle Adventures. I've been a little lacking on making videos as of a while now. Quick update, I quit my second job. I just got to this point where I realized that the most important thing in my life is going after my purpose. And part of that purpose is to try to help lead, inspire this generation, previous generations, and maybe even future generations into becoming the best versions of themselves as possible. And that includes me. You know, a lot of these videos that I make are in remembrance to myself of things that I have to do in order to live the best life that I could possibly live. So let me say this. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys have given me throughout the course of the past year and a half that I've been doing this, and I cannot wait to be jumping back in into making more videos. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I was checking my emails earlier, and I've noticed there's a couple of people that have reached out and asked me some questions. First, let me say my apologies on taking a little while to get to that. As we all know, life happens for all of us. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down the list, doing one video at a time. Um, and I will say this: I do have music playing in the background, which is kind of a new thing. I do not own the rights to any of this music. I'll go ahead and say that now. This is a band called Arctic Monkeys. Right now, the name of the track is "Do I Want to Know." I do love this band. If you like them, check them out. They're awesome. So, anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into the topic. And the topic is, what do you do when you feel that you are in this constant state of just being stagnant, feeling like you're stuck and that your days are all going together, and it just seems like that next chapter of life isn't happening. Um, all of us go through it. I've gone through it multiple times, and some days, it feels like it's the same thing all over again. But I will say this: it will only continue to be that way if you choose for it to be that way. Seriously. Everything in life happens based on our actions and what it is that we are doing to actively go after the goals and dreams that we have. I'm wishing nobody nothing but the best as far as chasing their dreams and going after what it is that they want. Um, and a part of that boils down to one of my favorite sayings, and that saying is, you attract what you reflect. Okay, if you were reflecting laziness, stagnation, doing all these things, then that's exactly what you're going to attract into your life, and that's what's going to happen. And that includes people, situations, places, things, everything. It's all relative to the same thing. And you alone are in control of your destiny and what it is that you want to do with your life. So, some things that you can do to get out of that slump. One, when you wake up in the morning, make your bed. Okay, it doesn't sound like a lot because the action itself of making your bed isn't. It's not much. But what you're doing is you will start to reprogram your brain into trying to get something accomplished and knocked off the list in your day. That way you can bring in and ultimately open up yourself for the next chapter of your life. Seriously, because like I said, everything is based on your action, and everything that you put out into the world, guess what? You're going to get that back. So, say you've got a goal of, I don't know, having a Harley Davidson at some point in your life. If you put your mind to it, you can have it. There was a time when I was growing up, one of my biggest things I ever wanted to do was own a Harley Davidson. Now I got two of them. And it took a long time, and it took, work and just having to focus on getting that accomplished. But I did it. And I love them to death. But you can't stop there. You only have one life. So why would you want to waste any of your valuable time? Which time is something that we all wish we could get more of, and wish we had more of. Because you don't get more time. And it's just like investments, like gold and land. Those two things right there, they can't be replaced. And they're not making more of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that, you know, time. You're not getting more of it, you're losing it every day. And sometimes we all get stuck in this thought process of, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow. Sure, it happens. Sometimes it's, oh, well, you gotta wait for a part in the mail. Currently doing that myself on the starter on my Sportster. But sometimes it's just you're being lazy and you don't want to do what it takes to get that done. Okay? And if you let too much of that happen, then all of these things that are important and that you need to get done in your life are going to start stacking up to the point to where you just feel like you're so overwhelmed, and you literally start living day to day, just getting up, going to work, not doing anything, and going home. And then you go home and you're so tired you don't want to do anything but just lay in bed watching TV or playing video games or something. And I get it. You know, sometimes it's okay to do that. You know, you gotta have time to recuperate, or your body's just gonna pick it for you. You know what I mean? But you have got to get in control of that. And like I said, it all starts up here. Everything is a mindset. You will attract what you reflect. So if you truly believe in yourself and you tell yourself and you program your mind to where it's like, no, the next chapter is coming. But it's my responsibility to make that happen, because it is your responsibility to make that happen. It is. Like I said, get up in the morning, make your bed, start doing that every day. And then every time you're out, think about something that you want to accomplish and truly focus on it. And realize that the only way you're going to accomplish it is if you start knocking out even the little things to get to the big result. Because that's what it all boils down to. It's a series of little things that you have to get done in order to get the big result and the end result that it is that you want. But once you get there, you can't stop there. You can't. You have to keep going and keep going and keep going, because if you don't and you just give up, then what was the point? You see what I mean? And so, here's something that you can do. You can, in fact, I've done this recently. Get you like a little journal or something. And every time that you have something that it is you absolutely want to do, like, okay, for example, make yourself a bucket list. Alright? And on that bucket list, you can go through and be like, okay, say you want to jump out of an airplane. Alright? Look that up. Get on your phone, we all got one, or your tablet or your computer, and look up things that it's going to take in order for that to happen. Well, obviously it's going to take some money. So find out how much that's going to cost. And then it's going to be up to you to discipline yourself enough to be able to save and put that money back. That way when you got it, you're like, alright, cool. Next step, next step, next step. That's really what it is. And I know that it's way easier said than done. And sometimes when you get up, you go to work, you are tired, you are worn out. But you can never, ever, ever forget that you only have one life. And it's up to you. And if you're ever feeling discouraged, or you need to talk about stuff or anything, you can contact me at jgc5150@comcast.net or jgc5150@gmail.com. If you know me personally, or better yet, if you would like to get to know me personally, like I said, send me an email. We can chit-chat back and forth. And then, you know, we can talk about adding each other on social media and all that jazz. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you so much again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the little bell notification if you want to receive more updates on me posting videos. Again, I love y'all. Peace.